Didn't start carrying until I started watching all your videos. Then I got 2 Bravo holsters for my Glock 19 and 43. Now I carry every day. Love the videos. Love the motivational. Keep it up. God, faith, and Bravo. Thank you, John. John, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And that's my goal, and that's Bravo's goal, is, you know, just to put out content and good context within the content, and to put out a great product and get you guys to start concealed carrying. Guys, it's super important, man, that you guys start concealed carrying. I've been doing it straight for like the past 9 years, and I did it on and off for the 10 years before that. And just want to tell you guys that it's super important, man. I mean, you need a tool out there, man, to leverage just in case you get in a situation where you need something so that you don't end up on the wrong side of a statistic. I say this a lot, guys. So start concealed carrying, man. Know your state laws, know your local laws, know what it is you can and can't do. But obviously, man, it's something that you guys need to do. And the obvious is going out there, taking your gun out to the shooting range, knowing gun safety rules, and taking classes if you can. But only you know when you're ready to start concealed carrying. And when you're going to start concealed carrying, it can be a little nerve-wracking, especially if you haven't handled guns all your life and you just bought one, 3 or 4 months ago, and you want to start concealed carrying because you saw something or you went through something. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but just focus, just stay focused on concealed carrying. Go out there, consume good content, and take a class if you can. Go to the range. Talk to somebody at a local range. Maybe they can help you out with certain things and gun safety and things of that nature. And then just start concealed carrying, man. And just close your ears, man, to all the people around you saying, no, don't do it. You're going to shoot yourself, or it's crazy. Look, he's got a gun now, or she's carrying a gun now. She thinks she's all that. Just do it for you, man. Do it for you. And just stop listening to all the noise and just, it's crazy, man. I've been on Instagram where people talk about, this guy doesn't even know what tall suppressor size. He shouldn't be concealed carrying. Go out there, man, and don't become a victim because you listen to everybody around you and people saying, oh, you shouldn't conceal carry because they're just going to take it away from you and shoot you. Like, dude, guys, you know how rare, it's so rare that happens. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to even think about that. But I get it, man. It's loud. People are talking. Your grandma doesn't understand concealed carry, especially nowadays. Or maybe she does, man, because maybe she's from the ranch, man, and she understands that guns are needed when you're out there in the middle of nowhere, or when you're in the jungle, whether it's the civilian jungle or the actual natural jungle, whatever. Like, guys, things happen, man. Things happen, and I feel that you need to be prepared. And it's up to you guys. It's up to nobody else. It really isn't. This whole thing about, well, just call the cops. You have a cell phone now. Like, you think a criminal cares? Criminal's not going to care, man. We've seen the videos, man. One thing that social media does is it exposes us to all the stuff that's going out there. It exposes us personally, like us, to ourselves. Well, I don't want to get into that. I'm talking about concealed carry, but it exposes us to the stuff that's going out there, the crimes, the crazy stuff that's going out there on a daily basis, what's happening to civilians. And I just feel that if you're thinking about concealed carrying, I think you should really consider it and commit to it. Now, again, know your state laws, know your local laws, know what it is you can and can't do. If you can't conceal carry where you're at, in your state, in your county, whatever, in your area, then obviously don't break the law. Maybe think about moving out and moving somewhere else where you can conceal carry. I get a lot of people telling me, hey, man, I live in California and I can't conceal carry this because it's breaking the law here, right? Or we just can't. Or people in New York. My thing is just, well, then just consider moving if you really want to conceal carry. Now, if you think you just can't move for whatever reason, then that's an option that you're going to have to live with. There's no, like, all right, it's fixed. No, man, there's no magical pill. There's nothing like that. It's reality, guys. You're living in a state that doesn't allow you to conceal carry, yet you fear for your own livelihood, or yours or your children. Then maybe you should start considering about moving somewhere else if you feel that you can't overturn those laws within that state or that area that you live in. Same thing with people in California, same thing with people in Chicago. I think you can conceal carry in Chicago. It's just the process is a lot harder. I don't know, California, I think it's a 10-round magazine, and it is what it is. I'd rather you carry something you know, in a 10-round magazine than not carry anything at all. But I get it, guys. But look, it's all about you. It's about you. It's your choice to go out there and conceal carry. It's nobody else's. You need to decide whether you want to do it or not. And if you commit to it, then just keep your head down and just commit to it. The same thing with exercising, with eating healthy, whatever it is that you want to change in your daily routine. Nobody likes change, right? But if you just commit to it, you can. Guys, I committed 10 years ago, 9 years ago to conceal carry on a daily basis. And now it's second nature. I will not leave my house without my gun. I've left my house without my cell phone and not turned back. But I've left my house without my gun and turned back. Why? It's important to me, guys. And that's because I run Bravo off of this thing. But it's just so important for me to conceal carry wherever I go. And it's just up to you, man. There's I don't know what else to say. Stop listening to the naysayers. Stop listening to all the haters on Instagram where, you know, if you don't know where an RMR is, you shouldn't even consider concealed carrying. Like, dude, stop listening to that junk, man. Those guys, they're full of shortcomings. Don't listen to those guys or gals or whoever's saying it. Or companies. I've heard companies say, well, you don't know what this is. You don't deserve to run our gear. It's stupid, man. But it is what it is, guys. Do it. It's up to you, man. It's up to nobody else. Again, know your state laws. Know your local laws. Know what it is you can and can't do. Do your due diligence. There's a thing called Google. Google it. It's that simple. But if you can, consider it, man. Super important, guys.